Welcome to NFL Talk. We all thought the Kansas City Chiefs were going to run away with it this year.
Yeah, you really would have thought so.
But the Detroit Lions, they're kind of like crashing the party with a 9-1 record.
It's really been something to see, especially for a team that struggled for so long, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And that win against the Jacksonville Jaguars, 52-6, I mean, that was a statement win.
Oh, absolutely. It wasn't just a win, it was a beatdown.
Exactly. They completely dominated.
So now everyone's wondering, could this be the Lions' year? Could they actually win it all?
I think it's a real possibility.
I mean, FanDuel Sportsbook even has them as the favorites to win Super Bowl 59.
Wow.
With odds at plus 420.
It's incredible how things can change.
So a $10 bet could win you $42 if they pull it off.
Well, the Chiefs did lose to the Bills. Maybe that's why the odds makers are starting to believe in the Lions.
Yeah, I think that loss definitely shook things up. So what's the secret to their success? What's fueling this incredible run?
Well, they've got the best offense in the league right now, averaging 33.6 points per game.
It's like a scoring machine.
Yeah, exactly. They're putting up points left and right.
And it's not just the offense. Their defense is top 5 in the league, too, only giving up 17.7 points per game.
It's a complete team effort. They're playing well on both sides of the ball.
Exactly. Which is why they have a league-leading point differential of plus 156.
That's a huge margin.
It is. That's 53 points higher than the second-best team.
Wow.
And, you know, historically speaking, teams that start 9-1 or better have a pretty good track record of making it to the Super Bowl.
That's right. Since 1966, 72 teams have started that well, and 39 of them made it to the Super Bowl. 18 of those teams went on to win it all.
So history is on their side.
It seems like it. So what's driving the success? Who are the key players, or what's the coaching like?
Well, let's take a closer look at some of the factors behind the Lions' incredible start.
Sounds good. I'm eager to dive in.
Me too.
So Jared Goff, the quarterback, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's been proving a lot of people wrong.
He's making smart decisions and not turning the ball over. He's also got a great group of receivers to throw to.
Right. And their running game has been surprisingly effective.
It's a balanced attack. That's what makes them so tough to defend.
The defenses can't just focus on one thing. They have to worry about everything.
Exactly. And then on defense, they're aggressive.
Yeah.
They're creating turnovers. They're just disrupting offenses left and right.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
They really are.
Yeah.
So are the Lions, for real. Can they actually win the Super Bowl? I think it's still early, but...
It's a question everyone's asking.
But they've definitely put themselves in a strong position.
I agree.
They have the talent, the coaching is solid, and they're playing with a swagger that we haven't seen from Detroit in a long time.
But it's a long season. Anything can happen. Injuries, tough opponents, the pressure of expectations.
All of those things can derail a promising season.
Absolutely.
The next few weeks will be crucial. They have some tough games coming up that will really test them.
Yeah, if they can keep playing at this level.
If they can maintain this level of play, who knows what's possible?
Exactly. The Lions have really injected some excitement into the NFL this year. It's a great story, and we'll be following it closely.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that in the NFL, anything is possible.
It really is.
Yeah.
And the Lions are roaring loud. The rest of the league is definitely taking notice.
Yeah, they can't ignore them anymore.
They're here to stay.
For sure. You know, one of the most interesting things about this Lions team is the change in their mentality.
Yeah. It's like a night and day difference from the Lions teams of the past. You know, those teams that would just crumble under pressure.
Exactly. This team has a different energy, a swagger. Like they actually believe they can win.
It's palpable. You can feel it when you watch them play.
And I think a lot of that has to do with their head coach, Dan Campbell.
Yeah, he's really instilled a culture of accountability and toughness.
He's demanding the best from his players. And they're responding.
Yeah, they've bought into his vision completely.
Yeah.
And you can see it in their play. They're playing with a sense of purpose and determination.
It's inspiring to watch. And, you know, it's not just the coaching. The players themselves deserve a lot of credit, too.
Absolutely. They've really stepped up.
Hey.
And they've made some key additions to the roster in the offseason.
Yeah, some really smart moves, bringing in players who have not only added talent, but also leadership and experience.
Like linebacker Alex Anzalone and wide receiver Josh Reynolds.
Exactly. Those guys have been huge for the Lions.
And they've helped to establish that winning culture.
Absolutely. Now, another key factor in their success has been their ability to win close games.
Yeah, they've been in a lot of nail-biters this season.
And they've found ways to pull out those victories, making clutch plays when it matters most.
Like that Week 6 win over the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, yeah, that was a great game.
They were trailing for most of the game.
But they found a way to rally in the fourth quarter and get the win.
It was a real statement win.
It showed that they have the mental toughness to overcome adversity.
So what challenges do they face moving forward? I mean, they're in a great position right now, but can they keep it up?
Well, staying healthy is going to be huge.
Yeah, injuries are always a concern.
They've been pretty lucky so far.
Knock on wood.
But one or two key injuries could really change things.
Yeah, absolutely. And they also have a tough schedule down the stretch.
Yeah, they've got some big games coming up against some really good teams.
These teams that will really test them.
Exactly. And then there's the pressure of expectations.
Yeah, now that they're the favorites, everyone's going to be gunning for them.
It's a lot to handle, especially for a team that's still relatively young and inexperienced.
For sure. But, if they could stay focused
Right.
and keep playing with the same intensity and determination,
If they can do that, who knows what's possible.
they could really make a run at this thing.
They could. They really could. And I think they've captured the imagination of fans across the league.
Yeah, it's a great story.
It's a team that embodies hope and resilience.
And it's a reminder that in the NFL, anything is possible.
Absolutely. It really is a remarkable turnaround. And you know what's interesting? They're not just winning. They're winning with style.
Yeah, they're blowing teams out. They're fun to watch.
Exactly. And it's not just about the offense. Their defense has been incredible, too.
Yeah, they're a complete team.
Yeah,
And that's what makes them so dangerous.
absolutely. So do you think they can keep this up? Can they really win the Super Bowl?
It's tough to say. I mean, it's still early in the season,
Right.
but they've definitely shown that they have what it takes.
They have all the pieces in place. A great offense, a solid defense, good coaching, and a belief in themselves.
And that belief is contagious. It's spreading to the fans.
Oh, yeah. The city of Detroit is buzzing right now.
After years of disappointment, they finally have a team to be proud of.
It's amazing what a winning team can do for a city.
It really is.
Yeah.
It brings people together. It gives them hope.
And the Lions have given their fans a lot to hope for this year.
So what's the key to their success? What's the one thing that sets them apart?
I think it's their resilience. They don't give up. They fight to the very end.
Yeah, we saw that in that Vikings game.
Exactly. They were down, but they never lost faith.
And that's what makes them so dangerous. They're never out of a game.
Right. And they're playing with a lot of confidence. They know they can beat anyone.
So what's next for the Lions? What are the challenges they face?
Well, they've got a tough schedule coming up,
Yeah, they're going to be tested.
and they're going to have to deal with the pressure of being the favorites.
All eyes are on them now.
Exactly. But if they can handle the pressure and stay healthy,
They have a real shot at making a deep playoff run.
I think so too. It's going to be exciting to watch.
It is. It's been a while since we've seen a Lions team this good.
Yeah, it's a great story.
Yeah,
It's a reminder that in the NFL, anything is possible.
absolutely. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.